the only way to get what you're doing, and it's not a bad way, is that you have to map each of the categories separately. And it only takes a few minutes. I mean, you can run all those KMZ files and then just rename them in a folder like crashes for June or crashes for May or April, and then you can put them in an area, and that's what you're seeing here. Under my places, you can save things like in this particular one, or a bunch of areas like I have the golf course or a school district or a west side of the tracks or the trailer district, and you can turn them on and off in here, or you can just turn them all off so you don't have any of them in here. And then so what you would do is you would map each of the things that you have, like traffic stops and then crashes, and then you would turn them on and off. So under crashes, I just put traffic stops. Here's your traffic stops, and you could name this whatever you wanted. You could name it traffic stops for June or traffic stops for the last 2 weeks, and you could keep putting them under here, a whole bunch of them for lists and lists and lists. Then you would have to go through and go, okay, here's the injury, here's the property, and so forth, back and forth with them, so, or turn them on and off. The the hard thing in what you're trying to do is you'll have so many that you'll look like a bomb went off, and so you almost have to have a way to control them over here in this left side. It's the same with high crime. I mean, if you had all of them under vehicle theft, burglary, residential business thefts, and then broke them up, you could have a whole bunch of high crimes in here, and you would discuss them each separately, and you again would name them and say this one's going to be burglaries May, business for May, map May. And then what you would do is you'd turn them on. There's your burglaries, and you would have individual icons for each of the categories. Uh, I think you can create a map and save it. So this could be your crime Comstat map. And so when you went into a meeting and they wanted to talk about housing districts, you could set up housing district and go, okay, we want to talk about a bigger area, say, or this area. And then when you map things, you would be able to drill down into that area to see exactly what was happening within that area here. If we could see it, it's down under there somewhere. And so for these type of maps, I always turn off the wherever it's at, turn off the heat map somewhere in here. I know you can. So that's how I do it. I may have to play with it a little more to get what you want, but whenever I start working in my way to polygons, I turn off the heat map here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Anyway, there it is. Yeah, turn that off. There you got traffic stops, injury accidents. There'll be another heat map under here somewhere that you'll have to turn off too. But anyway, if you worked with it, I think that's the only way to do it. But you and I, if you want, we can jump on a meeting and talk about this and anything else you want. But I think it's a good idea. People are doing it. They're putting in different ones, different days of the week, different months, and they're that way they're able to control the data so they can see what they want and for the time period they want on it. So anyway, that might help. I'll send this to you, and then maybe we can schedule a meeting and talk about it. Bye.